Greetings! I'm very excited today to ring a bell that I have not rung in a very long time. That's right, it is the supporter of the Kermie cause bell. Madam Secretary Pat Prime sent me this Kermit. It is unopened. I don't know who divined this to be the case. I have shown a bright flashlight on it in the dark. I've put it through an MRI machine. I don't know how they figured this out, but I'm going to open it for the very first time right now, and we will see if this is indeed the Kermit. Okay, this looks hopeful. This says nothing. Oh, look at this. It's looking good. Here, I'll just
put it together. Where's the rainbow go?
I don't know. It is indeed a Lego Kermit. I'll figure out where the rainbow goes next. And there we go. In the very next shot, he will be in his rightful place. Can you see him back there? Thank you, Madam Secretary Pat Prime. Oh no, it's happening again to this one. There we go. And I wonder why. And of course, all supporters of the Kermie cause get a song of their choice. Madam Secretary Pat Prime's only wish was that I do a Disney song of my choosing, and I've always wanted to figure this one out. It's A Whole New World adapted for one person playing the guitar. Here we go. Warning, Will Robinson. Danger, Will Robinson, whatever. Campfire does not necessarily mean easy, and in this instance, it means how do we take all of this, an entire symphony orchestra, and distill it down to one guitar part. This is a lot. So I've made you a tab, and you can go have it for free, no strings attached, RyanLStudios.com/show notes, but the title, of course, is in super secret backwards code, so no ne'er-do-wells can horn in on our super secret information. You're looking for Men in Black 2, Return of Jafar. One last thing I promise, and then we'll get to it. I took some liberties here. There were some spots where I just made it a little more accessible, a little more interesting to do as a guitar player. If you play along with the cartoon version, you'll notice there's some spots that don't exactly match up, melodically, harmonically. And also, Chris Cornell fans, this may remind you of the entire album Euphoria Morning, and there were a couple spots where I thought, what would Chris Cornell do? So I like to think that if, time went along for us long enough, he might have covered this song, and if he did, this might have been the way he did it. So anyways, here we go. I hope you enjoy. Good luck. All right, we're going close up because this is a whole ton. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a playthrough, so we're just going to go through all the chords and explain them today. And then tomorrow I'll kind of go through it all as one piece. So stay tuned. Here we go. D. Now G at 9. Leave your pointer finger where it is. Put your pinky finger where you'd put it for a G chord. And your other middle finger goes to the other E string 3rd fret. Isn't that chord awesome? D. G at 9. D. Same measure. But now B minor. And A with a C sharp in the bass. A string 4th fret is the C sharp, that's the A part. Followed by E minor, F sharp 7, that's F sharp with no pinky. B minor 7 with an A in the bass, which just means open up your A string. I like to put my pointer finger down there for max dexterity action. G, D, A7 sus 4, which is A7, but B string is 3rd fret. Down to regular A7. You do that whole line again, but in that last measure, you don't do this thing. You just hang on D. So, into, we'll call it the chorus, which is... Not witches, that's a Halloween thing. A whole new world, A, C sharp in the bass, D, same A measure, but I wanted some motion here, so D sus 4 to regular D, and then we're going to continue the sus 4 to regular D theme, but I wanted to switch it up where the motion was, so I'm putting it in the bass. Instead of this G to this F sharp, we're doing this G to this F sharp. So you're going to have to do, if you want to do it my way, you're going to have to do the old switcheroony thing here. D sus4 with a G in the bass to the better man chord, D with an F sharp in the bass. No one to tell us no or where to go. B minor walk down. And then our A7 sus4 to regular A7. That's the first half of the chorus. Now the second half of the chorus is very similar, but it's got this great chord in it called A sharp diminished 7 or B flat diminished 7. It's A1, D2, and B2, and the function of that chord is to lead itself through A, kind of chromatically kind of up into B minor. So here we go from line 1, 2, 3, 4, line 5. A, C sharp in the bass, D, and here it comes. Place I never knew, D7, and here's our, motion in the bass action with the D chord again. B minor, E7, C, A7, now I'm in a whole new world with... I like this song. And then the key changes entirely, which was the purpose of that vocal run, or trying to bring us from the the key of D mostly to the key of F. And I decided to use B flat suspended 2 here in some spots rather than B flat and B flat in other spots. So here we go. Unbelievable sights. D minor, C, G minor, A7. Now, when you hit this D minor, you're going to want to think ahead and do Eddie Vedder D minor. I call it that because in that one song that he plays, this one, he uses it because he's going to walk from D minor to D minor 7 with a C in the bass, and that's exactly what happens here. So from G minor, A7, D minor 7 with a C in the bass, B flat, diamond, F. That's those 2 lines. Now I love how in this keys chorus, it's like the first time in the whole song we've had 4 measures in a row with just 1 chord in each measure. I think that leaves it open musically for the call and answer vocals, but a whole new world. C, close your eyes. C, F. Here we go. Shooting star, B flat, F. B flat, F. D minor 7, which is... it's 1, 1, 2 open. Can't go back to where I used to be. Every turn a surprise. Okay, now this chord is going to forever and always give me fits. It's C sharp diminished 7, which is not nearly as easy as A sharp diminished 7, albeit it's the same shape. We don't have the convenience of the open G string as the right note. So what we're going to have is A4, D5, B5, and G3. This is always going to take me a little while to get to. You might schedule a dramatic pause into your performance at this spot. Here we go from the C, the C on line 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, line 5 again. The C. A surprise. C sharp diminished 7. Yikes. And D minor, F7, B flat, F. There's time to spare, and here's the wacky melody here. D minor 7, G7, E flat, which is the A-shaped bar chord on frets 6 and 8. Whole new world with you. Oops, I didn't think ahead. B flat, F with an A in the bass, which simply means play baby F and also strum your A string. To G minor 7, which we're going to do like, well, I'm going to do it like this. E3 and DGB3. Back to F with an A in the bass. A thrilling chase. B flat, a wondrous place. I like C7 there just to be a little tongue-in-cheek for you and me. F. I like to put B flat sus2. That's my addition because it reminds me of Nothing Man, and that is the entire mess of chords. Clear as mud? Okay, good. Let me know if you're interested in a playthrough tomorrow, if that'll help pull it all together for you. I think it will, so I'm probably going to do it whether you no matter what you say. You can't tell me what to do. Thank you very much for being here. I hope that was fun and helpful. Madam Secretary, thank you for the Kermit, and I will see you all next time with very similar stuff. Goodbye.